Watch my form.
Look at Negan!
Oh! She's not on any games, man.
Ew! Ew!
Oh, God, that is disgusting. Oh! Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome for the first time. Kick back. We hope you stay a while. As always, Patreon and Discord links will be in the description and in our bio. Click the links; they'll take you right where you need to go. Thank you. This is our first Walking Dead video on the channel. That's exciting. Why are you playing with that?
I played with it during the last video. It's just something to tinker with.
This is our first Walking Dead video on the channel. Woo woo, that's exciting. We're both very big Walking Dead fans. I'm a major fan. I've been watching since it came out. And I took Alex through it last year.
Was it last year?
I'll say it was last year. Yeah, early last year.
No, it was like a year and a half. No,
it was like last year when you moved into the new apartment.
Was that really last year? I feel like it was longer. Maybe not.
Yep.
I always wanted to watch the show, but I have this thing where I don't like watching shows by myself. And I never could find anybody that wanted to watch that show with me, so I just never watched it.
And never having seen Walking Dead to me is blasphemy, so we watched it.
And we watched the whole series in like a month and a half.
And then restarted that bitch.
Yep.
And watched it again. We caught up before the last part of season 11 started coming out. So we watched the last part of season 11 as the episodes were coming out. And watched the finale together with my mom. Because me and my mom used to watch it weekly for the longest time. Which is part of why I love the show so much. I just have good memories of watching it weekly with my mom. We both love the show. So yeah, just something I used to share with my mom, and now I share it with Alex. So it's a lot of fun, and I just love the show to death. So I don't know.
And the finale we watched in our living room, so downstairs, and then I feel like we were just very caught up in the moment that it was like the very last episode and like it was gonna be finished, so we didn't get to process it really. So then we watched it the next morning, and I want to say that we were just sobbing the whole time because we got to process what was actually going on.
Yeah, the first time we watched it, it was definitely just really weird.
I definitely cried watching it the first time, but I was like continuously sobbing through the whole thing the second time we watched it.
The first time watching, I was tearing up, but I woke up in the morning and I was like, I gotta rewatch that episode.
Yeah, we like made breakfast, ate breakfast in bed, and watched the finale episode.
Yeah, and that time around I was just crying throughout it.
Sobbing.
Yeah.
I was like ugly crying.
I feel like this show just does it to you. It's the more you watch the show, the more emotional you get watching it. Because the first time I took her through the show, I remember it took her a while to catch on to the show. Like, for the longest time, she's like, I don't really have a favorite character or anything like that.
I didn't.
She's like, I enjoy the show. Like, because obviously she enjoyed it. We came home and just binged it every single day. That's all we did.
Yeah, until we had to go to bed.
But she just didn't have that emotional tie with it. And then we kind of just got further and further into the show. And she kind of got more and more into it. But then when we were watching it the second time around, she just started crying at everything. Everything that happened, she was crying. And I was just like... And it was funny because before this, she's like, I don't really cry at shows or movies or anything like that. And we're watching the show the second time through, and she's crying at every episode.
Literally everything that happened. And it was because I grew like an emotional attachment to the characters. And watching it the second time around, knowing what happens to some of the characters, I couldn't hold it in.
It's something that the show... I feel like the show gets disrespected way too much from just the community of like... media lovers. Media lovers, they look at The Walking Dead and they're like, oh no, it's trash. It's garbage. Fuck that show. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, have you ever watched the show?
It is a really good show.
My guess is no. My guess is you heard bad things about the later portion of the show, jumped on the bandwagon, or you like watched part of an episode, didn't really give the show a chance, and you're like, no, the show's trash.
I will say the show is really long, but when...
It is.
Like...
It has its faults.
It does, but I think every show does. Like, I don't think it needed to be 11 seasons long. In my opinion, I enjoyed that it was 11 seasons long because I did like the show. But now that I have finished the show, I don't think it needed to be 11 seasons long. I am happy that they're doing spin-offs, and I am happy that they're doing spin-offs with the characters that they're doing the spin-offs with.
I want all the Walking Dead content. I love The Walking Dead. And maybe it's because I'm just such a horror junkie that
I wouldn't even say it's like horror.
It definitely is. It's not like scary, but like it has the atmosphere of horror. But yeah, I just think this show gets hated on way too much. Especially for the impact that it had on television and the numbers that this show was doing.
So before we start the very first episode of the spin-off shows, or show, who are your top 3 favorite characters? I don't think we've said that. Now we can, because I know who they are, but we can talk about The Walking Dead now because the shit's out.
We're doing top 3 or top 5?
Top 3.
Top 3.
I know who they are.
And you guys can drop yours in the comments as well. Hit us with them. Which we won't judge. We won't judge who your faves are or anything like that. We're not like a toxic channel over here. You know, you can say your opinions freely over here. Promise. As long as you allow us to say ours.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with any toxic nonsense like some other fucking fan bases. So my top 3...
They don't have to be in order.
Mine is in order. I feel like I have a pretty basic top 3.
I mean, so do I.
I feel like it's... I don't know. I wish I could say I was different, but I'm pretty, like... Glenn is just my favorite character. He was always my favorite goddamn character. I know everybody loves Glenn, but fuck me. I just love Glenn. I've always loved Glenn, man. I don't know what it is about him. He's just a pure character in a really fucked up world. And I don't know. It's just hard not to love Glenn. Mm-hmm. So Glenn is my number 1 favorite character. Number 2, it's Rick Grimes. I mean, come on. Again, it's such a basic little 1-2 lineup, but how can you not have Rick up there? In my opinion, he's just one of the best television fictional characters there is. Like, the transformation and character arc that he goes through is insane. To look at the pilot episode, look at that Rick Grimes. Fast forward to this dude biting people's throats out and shit. Makes no sense. And then number 3 would be Maggie. Because I love Maggie. I just think she's just a fucking badass. And I love that she becomes a leader. She even stands up to Rick and beefs with Rick a little bit, you know, during season 8 and 9. Mm-hmm. Or it's season 9, it's not season 8, it's season 9. She's just badass, man. She's dope. I love her. I love a lot of the female characters in this. I feel like there's a lot of really well.
I do too.
A lot of really well.
There are some I don't like, but...
Yeah, there definitely is, but... Hit us with your fucking top 3.
What? Okay, well, my number 1 character is Daryl.
Which is fair. I love Daryl as well. Daryl's my number 4.
I love Daryl, which I think is so funny because when I first started watching the show, I hated Daryl.
Yeah, she didn't like Daryl at all.
I did not like Daryl at all. I was like, who the fuck is this dude?
I don't think anybody does it at the start, though.
No, I don't know what it is about. I don't even think Norman Reedus is cute, really. I just something about that, like Daryl's, like Norman Reedus' character Daryl, I just loved.
He's got a great arc.
He does.
I mean, that's part of it. Like, you see him, when you first see him, you're like, fuck this guy. This dude sucks. And then he just ends up being one of the most loving characters on the show.
Yeah.
So.
I love him. Going through the whole show, I said, If anything happened to Daryl, I wouldn't watch it. Every single time. Once the later season started coming out, I kind of knew that he wasn't going to be in danger and, like, wasn't going to get killed off, but...
Yeah, because he ended up becoming, like, the lead of the show.
Yes, yeah. But every single time Daryl was in danger, I would, like, pace myself. I was like, this is it! This is the episode!
Which you already know, but fun fact, he's not in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Completely
I didn't know that.
Which character for the show.
Which is crazy to me, because I think...
It's absolutely insane.
He is such a good character for the show. I can't believe he's not in the comics. But the comics, I guess, are way different.
So much different. Which I personally think is a good thing. A lot of people don't. I personally think it's a good thing. I'll never understand why people want a frame-by-frame exact remake of a book or a comic or something. Like, if you want that story, go read it. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, make changes along the way. It's fine.
Yeah. I think some things are fine to, like, copy, like...
Like, I'm glad they killed Carl sorry ass.
Oh my god, no!
We're starting with the hot takes.
No, I love Carl. His death, I think, is one of the deaths that I cried the most over.
His death is sad.
But, anyway. My second favorite character is Rick.
Hey, alright, hold on. Don't roast me. It was a joke.
He doesn't like Carl.
I don't like Carl, but...
I like Carl.
But it is sad to watch him die, though. I don't hate Carl. I love to hate him.
He hates Carl.
I think that's the best way to put it. I love to hate him.
No, I like Carl.
Comic book Carl is much better than the TV show Carl.
I wish Carl lived. Anyway. What was I saying?
You're on your number 2. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I decided to defend myself before I made enemies among my own people.
No, my second favorite character is Rick. Just because I just love Rick.
We call him Big Daddy Rick on this channel. So if you hear me say that later down the road, you're like, what the fuck? That's why.
We love Rick over here. We've been trying to find the Rick Funko Pop with the brown jacket, but we can't find it anywhere. We have Copper Rick.
I got Copper Rick.
But we can't find brown jacket prime time Big Daddy Rick.
That's Big Daddy Rick.
We can't find that pop doll anywhere.
You
so
find that one. They need to make a Bloodbeard Rick. Funko.
Yeah,
That'd
they
be
don't
hard.
have one.
That'd
But if we open a P.O. box and you have that, if you want to send it to us, it'd be real nice.
We are opening up a P.O. box for anybody who's talking about it before and sees us. We just haven't done it yet, but we are doing it.
My third favorite character, I'm not going to get too much into it because Alan doesn't like him, is Negan.
I don't dislike him. I just think people glorify him way, way too much.
I will say it definitely has to do with the actor.
Gotta love JDM.
I think he just does a really good job as Negan, and I couldn't see anybody else playing that role. Mm-mm. And because he just does such a good job, I also just think Negan's just fucking hilarious. But
he is very funny.
I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan does such a good job at making you hate that character. And something about that just, like, makes me like that character, if that makes any sort of sense.
I mean, he's a great character.
He is a good character, and I did like that they gave him kind of a little bit like of a...
redemption.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. I kind of like that they gave him a little bit of a redemption. I like that Maggie didn't forgive him. I like that they had, like, a little moment in the finale, so I'm excited to watch this.
I did think they did that really well.
They did do that really well.
That scene fucked me up.
Me too.
Watching that really fucked me up the second time around.
I think overall I like his character, but so I'm excited, with that being said, to see how this show goes. Because Maggie is your third, and Negan is my third.
I love Maggie.
And I like Maggie too. Alan doesn't like Negan for a lot of reasons, but...
The thing is, I like Negan. He's a great character. I just think people glorify him way too much, man. And, like, I understand Rick isn't an innocent guy either. Nobody in this universe is innocent, but some of the shit that Negan did is very unforgivable.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that it is, but...
And I think if you take JDM out of the role, nobody likes this character.
That's what I'm saying. JDM makes Negan.
So you take him out, I don't think people like this character.
But there is nobody else out there that could play him.
Even though, like, I understand people still like the comic version or whatever, and, like, again, it's fine. Like, he's a great character. So I get like liking a great character like that. But like there's just like a weird part of the fan base that's just like, oh my god, I love Negan. Negan's so great. Like I love his it's just like I don't know.
I will say that they're really like there are weird Negan fans. I don't think I'm a weird Negan fan.
If you like Negan, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. If you like Negan, that's fine.
If you look at his overall character, he really wasn't a good person, like, at the beginning of everything.
He wasn't ever a good person, man.
But he grows. He grows. He gets so much better from the very first Negan that we know.
He definitely
And,
does.
like, people change.
Yeah, no, he does. He has a good arc. That's what I'm saying. I think he's a great character. He's got a good arc.
And it's Jeffrey Dean.
I do love Jeffrey Dean. He's great. I will say Negan's definitely the most quotable.
Oh my god.
I quote Negan way too much.
That's another thing. Like, it is hard to hate Negan because he is just so funny.
It is.
He is so funny.
He is, but it's also one of my biggest gripes about him. Is that
he's so funny?
Just the fact that I think that it just happens so quickly. Because it's like...
What happened so quickly?
Okay, so we see the finale in season 6, and we see the intro to season 7, and you're like, dude, this dude is fucked up. Like, this is a crazy villain to come in. Mm-hmm. And the next episode, he shows up just cracking jokes. Which, like, I understand it's Negan, but at the same time, it was just like...
Isn't that how he is in the comics, though?
It is. That's what I'm saying, like, for the character in general. Mm. I just felt like, at times, he was a little too jokey in the show. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they could have balanced out his villainous with his joking manner a little bit better. Even though it's so hard. Because, like, I understand that's just how his character is, but it's just, at times, it felt a little more jokey versus villainous. He
is just so funny. It is hard to, like, hate him as the show goes. Like, when he's first introduced, you're like, man, this dude fucking sucks.
Yeah. But
as the show goes, like, I just, like, grew such a liking to him because at first I thought he was funny, and then he had his redemption, and then we learned about his backstory, and it was just a lot.
Here's Negan is such a great...
It's one of my favorite episodes.
Such a great episode. But...
Enough blabble.
I feel like you could talk about Negan and how difficult of a character he is for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get into it, though.
I'm excited. So.
I'm excited to see...
Let's get into it.
So, before we start, the only thing that I will say that I know about the show is that Herschel gets captured.
Yeah, I feel like that was just part of the trailer.
I know that Herschel gets captured, and I know that Maggie, like, seeks out Negan to help her. That's all that I know. Which I think is crazy.
I have heard that we get some old Negan back.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I know what that means, but I don't. Like,
I'm hoping it's not all towards Maggie, because that'll feel very backtracky to me.
Yeah. I did look up the rating for this episode already, and it's rated pretty well.
We will be doing all things Walking Dead here. Except probably not Fear, because...
Or World Beyond. I'm not watching that shit.
Somebody won't fucking watch the fucking show. I've seen season 1 of Fear. I want to finish it, but she's super stubborn on it, so...
I don't know why. It's just like, when I watch The Walking Dead, I want to see these people!
But, like, Morgan's in Fear.
I know, but I don't love Morgan as much as you.
Morgan's sick.
I like Morgan, but I'm not like...
I love Morgan.
I wouldn't say he's in my top 5.
There are characters from Fear that you'll like, though. There's one specifically that I know you'll like.
We'll get there. I'm not watching that World Beyond shit, though.
No, World Beyond's trash.
I'm not watching that.
I have season 1. I'm still going to buy season 2 for the collection.
Such a waste of money.
I'm a collector.
That shit's just... That shit is so bad.
It is really bad,
The acting is so bad. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want to
Fear
watch
is better
the show.
than that, though. The early stuff, at least. Season 1's definitely leagues ahead of that. But anyway.
I'm so excited to see Negan.
Enough jibber-jabbering.
Negan.
We're finally getting some Walking Dead shit on the channel. Our people.
Negan.
Some of our people finally that aren't gonna tell us we're stupid for liking this show. Starting at 3, 2, 1. Mags.
So is this like a time jump?
That's Maggie Ree. I want to say it is. I think Hirsch was like older.
Damn.
Is it the Empire State Building?
I can't believe this is out.
I know. This is kind of crazy. I mean, new Walking Dead content. I'm so excited. Look at that.
Those the walkers?
Yeah. It's a big ass herd. Maggie Ree, we are better than this.
Yeah, that was a little amateurish.
Oh no, she's got it. Starting it off with some practical gore, I dig it.
She is stressed out.
Hey, I dig it.
That was good.
I'm into it.
That was good.
I'm into it.
Got a guy here. He does groaner work. Could maybe loan him out.
Is it Negan?
Really? Is he any good?
He's the best I ever saw.
Trying to make herself like weak.
Yeah, she's putting on a.
Like she can't handle herself.
Yeah, she's putting on a front.
I was gonna say, executive producer Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Did you see that?
Yeah, we saw that. I think we knew that. I
Ooh,
think we knew that they were involved in that.
that's fire.
So I think it's the same for the Rick and Michonne show as well.
I like that.
Watch my form.
I'm excited to see their interaction with each other.
I wonder what happened. I cannot remember the lady's name that Negan was with.
Oh, his wife? She's pregnant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder what happened with her.
She got taken by
I think
the Commonwealth.
He found her though. I thought
I don't think so.
had to have because they beat the Commonwealth.
Yeah, but they got on a bus and then they brought them somewhere. I don't think he found them yet. Oh!
That was pretty sick.
I feel like that would have been some shit. Oh!
Oh shit!
I feel like that would have been some shit that Rick would do.
Yeah.
Bro! Who's that?
Who's that?
Okay, let's...
Gotta get the hat.
Negan just popped his ass in there. Was like...
Yeah, he dipped real quick too.
It's because he saw it was Maggie.
He was like, shit, I ain't got time for that.
So maybe they just happened to be in the same place.
No, I think she was hunting them down.
Who is that girl?
She's straight up hunting dude down.
Look at Negan!
She's not on any games, man.
Sorry. Thought you were better on your feet. Said they'd be back in a month for more. And a month after that,
Like some savior shit?
the hostage is collateral.
Well, so that kind of sounds like some savior stuff.
They took your kid.
The man who's got her show, they call him the Croat. Do you know what he did?
Ooh, the whistle.
Oh shit.
That rings a bell, doesn't it?
So he's wanted.
I mean, makes sense.
Same setup, just had to relocate. After you helped burn it down, if you recall that.
Oh.
You did do that.
Negan's definitely has had his shit handed to him. Rightfully so, but...
He deserves every ounce of bad he gets.
I think he has.
That's not Father Gabriel.
Where did he go?
And he bashed in a man's head with a baseball bat
Bringing
in
that
front
up.
of the man's pregnant wife.
That's ooh.
Oh.
That story. Oh.
Drugs, gambling, hoarding, all prohibited under Code 19. Code 14, Section 8. What? Aiding and abetting.
Oh god.
I knew she was gonna die. I'm intrigued with this girl.
She's kind of like Kamiko from The Boys.
She reminds me of Lydia.
Yeah. We ain't need that.
Whoa.
I hate him all over again, bro.
Whoa, we're fucking showing this right now?
Why?
I can't believe that we just saw this.
Why? Stop, brother.
Is that Herschel?
Jesus Christ.
Why are we watching this right now?
I hate him all over again.
That was crazy. I can't believe that we just got that flashback.
Glenn fucking deserved better. That was Daryl's fault.
Leave Daryl alone.
I love Daryl, but that was his fucking fault.
He paid for it.
You see, if I'm dead, you don't get your son back. You need me.
I got a feeling it cuts both ways.
You need our assistance.
He's like, you need our help.
That's what he says.
Watch my form. I hope Negan gets a bat. Or like a Lucille type thing.
One more after this.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fire.
You try again, pulling on our heartstrings.
What are you doing?
Tossing him overboard. It's not like he's coming to the party. Hey, relax. What I don't get is after all these years, you still think I'm the bad guy. I'm not. No one is. Well, you know what, Maggie? Maybe everyone is. Ask yourself one question. How many husbands and fathers have you killed?
Oof. The Maggie Negan shit is heavy.
Yeah, it is.
And I see both sides.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, that's foul. He was about to toss him overboard in that.
He was. He was like, I don't give a fuck about your grandma.
We need to watch the Marshall guy, though.
Fuck me.
Oh. First F-bomb.
Nice. First episode.
Of course it's Negan who says it.
Love to see it.
He said, fuck me.
I wish they had that going through the whole series, man.
Me too.
The Chompers. It's another name.
Negan looks like the type to wear Vans.
To wear what?
Vans.
Oh, yeah.
Like the slip-ons.
I hope we get the Herschel Negan conversation in this show.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I'm sure we will.
I need that.
I would not want to be in a city.
I need that closure. It's like a big zombie dinner plate.
God damn.
Shit.
This way!
Oh, dude, this fucking clumsy ass dude, bro.
Bro, what is happening?
As I was gonna say, I think they're tossing him over.
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's about to be a big group. Y'all better take off.
Ew, ew!
Oh, God, that is disgusting. Oh. So these people are pretty well set up.
Yeah.
Are they from the city as well, or do you think they're from somewhere else and they're just patrol around?
I don't think that they're from the city. I don't know, though. I feel like the people that live in the city wouldn't just, like, go out like that.
Yeah.
Because they have everything, like, rigged.
Families looking out for each other.
Oh, he's looking for
Got a
Negan, though.
wife and 3 daughters. They're my everything.
She's gonna have to kill this dude, too.
Yeah.
He's a father and a husband.
Yup.
That's no good.
Ew!
He's got a mouse in there. Negan sure took his time killing that thing.
Yeah, he did. They're gonna find
I tell
Negan.
you to move, you move.
Oh!
Oh, he just shot that dude. Now they're
Oh,
fucked.
that's no good.
Oh my god, off rip.
That dude's dead.
Get in, Mags.
Ooh. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, it's that fucking bitch that was on
She was fucking
the building.
hit.
Y'all got Herschel tied up like that?
Herschel is grown.
That's what I was saying. There's a time jump.
Look at you,
Who the fuck?
acting
This
so
is
tall,
Korat or whatever.
just like your mother.
Where's dude's ear at?
He looks like he's got fucked up at one point.
By Negan.
Probably.
Pussy.
You think he got
Alley.
the
Yeah,
The
ready?
fire.
face?
Head in
Yeah.
death.
Maybe.
Who is that?
Some dude they were fucking up.
Oh, he looks fucked.
Oh,
What?
That's not gonna work.
Oh my. He's gonna splat.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh!
That's gonna break on him. No, he's just gonna cut it.
Right before he gets to the end, bro.
20 stories! New record, no?
Interesting.
I dug it, man.
I'm intrigued.
I dug it. I'm here for it.
I'm really intrigued with that Ginny girl. I'm intrigued with, like, her story.
I am as well. Got a little glimpse at the villain. I think that Marshall guy is gonna be like an anti-hero kind of thing. Where like he'll probably come back into play and kind of like help out eventually.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna build him up to be a better character. That probably helps them.
Mm-hmm.
Would be my guess.
I think Maggie and Negan are gonna beef.
I mean, they're already beefing. I think by the end of this, they're gonna be on better terms.
I think so. I don't think that they'll ever be friends, but I think that they'll have like a mutual respect for each other.
I hope it goes back to ending that way because I thought the ending that they had in the finale was the perfect ending for them, personally.
It was, and it showed a lot about each of their characters, which I really liked. It showed a lot for Maggie's character, and it showed a lot for Negan's character.
Yeah, listen, I thought that was the perfect ending. So I kind of hope it still ends in a similar fashion.
I don't think it'll end with them being friends, but I think it'll end with them both having like a respect for each other.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll go beyond that though.
Yeah. I need the Herschel Negan conversation though.
I'm sure that'll happen.
I need that.
They wouldn't hint at it if...
Whether it's this season or the next, I need it.
It'll probably be like... It'll probably be this season, depending on what goes on.
I don't know. What?
We'll find out.
I dug it, man. I thought it was a nice little intro. Nice little pilot.
Me too. I liked it.
I vibed quite a bit.
That was good.
Jump started the story. We had some gore in there. Had some Negan Maggie content.
Some Negan comedy.
Had that. Had Maggie just being a badass again. She's just on her bullshit. I vibe. I like it. I'm here for it. If you're new, which probably most of the viewers that come with this show in the Walking Dead universe probably will be, at the end of every season for the shows that we watch, so once we get to the finale of this season,
We rate the episodes.
we rate the episodes. We talk about, obviously, the season, our favorite episodes, favorite moments, favorite characters. But we like to rate the episodes and then compare them with the IMDb ratings. Just something different and fun that we do on this channel. So, something to look forward to at the end of the season. You know? But that's all we got. We'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.